Hello again, everyone. So we're going to talk about where to put commas. And in the first part, we have introductory phrases. So when you're writing a paragraph, you have a lot of introductory phrases. So you might be telling a story or explaining step-by-step things. So for here, we're talking about in the first sentence, about a person who is doing their homework. So by the time she finished her homework, comma, it was dark outside. So this first phrase, by the time she finished her homework, and usually for introductory phrases, it should be more than 2 words. So this has 7, so it's a long phrase. Then you have, it's like, then you ask, well, then what happens? Or then what happened, right? So by the time she finished her homework, what happened? It was dark outside. And then we have, for the second one, after her class, comma, she went to work. So again, it's like we're telling a story, right? After she went to class, what happened? She went to work. So it's introducing like a story of what this person is doing, right? Okay, and then we have transitional phrases. So we have apples, for example, are a fruit. And then we also have Matthew, unlike Sarah, loves cold weather. So these are transitional phrases. And those are the most, those are 2 of the common ones you'll see, for example, or unlike, and then unlike something. So notice that the comma is after Sarah and not after unlike. So if I have another sentence like, apples, unlike carrots, are delicious, because I don't like carrots, but okay. And then we have, if you go to the top right, we see after prepositional phrases. So in is a preposition, and in December is a prepositional phrase. So in December, comma, I celebrate my birthday. And then for the next one, we have on, right? So on is a preposition, and then on New Year's Eve, that's a prepositional phrase. So on New Year's Eve, comma, my family throws a party. And that could also be part of the introductory phrases, right? So if you notice that by and after are also prepositions, so you can use them both, right? And then at the bottom, there are some more phrases that I wrote. So we have by the way. So you can use it in the beginning of a sentence, right? By the way, and then the comma, or in the middle as a transitional phrase. So for if it's in the middle, then you have a comma in front of the phrase and then after the phrase. And then we have stuff like in the beginning, right? In the beginning, comma. And sometimes at the end of a paragraph, people write to conclude or in conclusion. So after these phrases, you put a comma. Some other transitional or introductory words, we have actually, first, second, third. So if you're talking about steps, right, some people like to explain in a paragraph how they cook something, or what they do at a party or event, right? So first, comma, we do blah, blah, blah. Second, we do blah, blah, blah. Third, we, right? So then you would use comma after these words. And then we have words like unfortunately and fortunately. Unfortunately, he couldn't come to the party. So unfortunately, comma. Fortunately, he came to the party. So fortunately and unfortunately get commas after them. And then we have next and then. Those are also for steps, right? So next, we went to our friend's house. Then we saw a movie. Okay, so I hope this was a little helpful, and I will see you in the next video.